That's not for you, dude. Okay, let me double check my sound settings real quick. Alrighty. Can you hear me now? Sound works now? Alrighty. Good to hear. It is very, very foggy out this morning. I actually had to take the blanket off of my chair because I left it out overnight, and because I wasn't expecting it to be like this in the morning. So good morning, Thomas. How are you, sir? Good morning, Cassie. Welcome in. So the little shitheads are all wound up this morning. They got a special treat. The brisket that we made last night, I got all the drippings and grease and all that stuff, and I cupped it overnight, and I warmed it up this morning and mixed it in with their food, and yeah, so now they're all happy and wound up and going crazy, and unfortunately they're not going crazy in front of the camera, they're going crazy under my damn chair. Let me see if I can get them over here for you. You've been playing in the dirt. Ugh. I'm still waking up, but I'm good. Oh, I'm looking for my coffee, and it's hiding behind the, it was hiding behind my laptop. There's the runt wanting to get in on some. Miss Willow's over here just laying down being good. Aren't you, Miss Willow? Yes. So, I do want to take a moment to explain some stuff from last night. Well, actually, I want to talk about tonight first, because tonight's more important. Last week, when we did the fireside chat on Saturday night, we started at 7, and we ended up going till midnight. So I need to know if that's something you want to do every week now, is if we're able to, for Friday nights or Saturday nights, depending. Or is that something that you would rather just keep it starting at 7 or starting at 8 and then just go until 10, 11 o'clock? I'm getting dripped on by the tree. Cassie said that's fine. Which one? Starting at 7 is fine with you, or? I mean, I'll make either one happen. It doesn't matter. I just need to know what you guys prefer. You're going to play in the box, huh? Oh my. It's almost the weekend. It's one more day. Oh, there's a cord in the way. Let me see if I can get that cord out of there. There you go. I'll whoop somebody's ass. Ow, ow, ow. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're not getting up here. See that one down at my foot right there? It just chased the one that jumped down here up my leg and into my lap. You're sleeping by 7. I've seen you pop in sometimes, though. Where's Dave at? Here's his kitty MMA. It is very muggy today. Why do you start shit and then you come flying up here trying to get me to protect you? And then I get attacked. How's that work? Ay, these kids. This one here went and tried to attack the one at my feet. And when the one at my feet bit back, then she climbs up, runs up my chair, runs up my leg, and climbs up here for me to save her. Him or whatever it is. What are you doing, Puffball? Huh? You need a bath. You want to come up here too? You want to come up here too? Now I got 2 kitties. I got 2 kitties. You're fine, relax. What the heck was that? Hi, Casper. Did you guys knock something over there? Oh, I see what it was. You guys dumped a dump thing over. Ay.
What's up?
The number of marks on my damn leg this morning, apparently. They keep attacking each other and then trying to scale me to get away from it, get off my cord. I tell you.
I hear you.
What's going on with you?
Just trying to make a living while I can.
Yeah, that's a good point. While you can, because it's not always guaranteed. Trust me, I learned that the hard way.
Well, these dumbasses just
calling.
Go do what you got to do.
Well, hold on. I'm going to put her on speaker. You can listen to her yell at me.
What?
Casper, get
Take
off
me
the
off
table.
Take that other camera off.
What? Hold on, Mom. Hit the right button. Done. Okay. You're on speaker. They can hear you. What's up? Go ahead and do your worst.
Fuss at him. Fuss at him.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. My head's about how the weather is foggy, but I just wanted to tell my son that Ryan worked all work night long.
I know you did. I told you that when I came out. I told
I
you he
don't
was
know
still
how
on the
many-
job site at 5:30.
Well, I thought he just slept in his truck or something, but
No.
they work all night.
He has to. If he doesn't, he has to. Then they want him to work the weekend. He doesn't want to work this weekend. So I would do the same thing if I'm getting paid overtime, the same amount to work on a Friday overnight, all night.
State wages.
I'm going to work all night instead of working on my Saturday. It's just me.
Who was in the room this morning?
We got Cassie, Fred, and Thomas so far.
Thomas, Mr. Thomas, how are ya?
Can you
Fred,
guys?
we know how you are. Ornery as cat shit. And good morning,
Damn.
Cassie.
Fred says, "Damn."
Damn, ornery as cat shit.
Thomas says, "Hi, Ma." No, these cats are ornery as cat shit. They got that brisket
Oh, just great
gravy,
from it.
and I made sure I mixed it up good so it was all over all of it. And yeah, they're acting a fool out here.
Sure they are.
Except for, well, I was gonna say except for Baby, because Baby's up here on my chest sleeping, but now something has got his attention, so he's probably gonna jump down and start a fight and then try and run up me again.
You're done talking.
I'll bring him into you if you want me to. Damn tree just dripped right in the top of my head. This is what worse. Is this what it must be like to be waterboarded?
Yeah, right.
Just sitting here freaking having shit drip on your head.
Now that's Chinese torture.
Well, it's called waterboarding. Just you do it in a different way. Never mind. I felt like something pissed on me.
Where are you at, Fred?
I'm in Montgomery, Alabama.
He's in Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh my goodness. Say hello to my brother for me while you're down there.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
He's higher than you. You're down in Montgomery. He's up in
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Well, outside of Birmingham.
Then you. Alright, well, I didn't want to tell you that. Yeah.
And now this gray one is gnawing on my ankle bone.
Oh, no, he's still hungry.
He shouldn't be hungry. There's still plenty of food out there. They didn't even eat hardly any of it. They just get so much out of that.
Have a blessed day.
Alright.
Fred,
Dude.
don't do nothing I don't would do.
Shit, the
Well,
world's
if I
wide
do, I'll
open,
name
dude.
it after you.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
Cassie and Mr. Thomas, have a blessed day, y'all. And be safe. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okie dokie. Almost looks like you're heading back east, Fred. The sun's in your eyes.
No, I'm headed west. Right now, I'm just headed north. Northeast. I gotta get over here to going around the bypass of Montgomery because avoid those 10,000 damn
Stoplights.
stoplights across Southern Boulevard.
That gets stuck on a wrong.
No, I
made a
got
wrong turn
done
in
yesterday.
Columbus. Go ahead.
I got done at 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, 2 o'clock. And these dumbasses, well, I got to Jacksonville and there wasn't any empty trailers, so they said, well, go to Albany. Okay, go to the brewery. I didn't have any trailers, so I get right there at state line and they tell me, oh, well, planners told me to avoid dispatching everybody. And she said, you unloaded in Tampa, right? I said, yeah. I mean, in Florida. I said, yeah, I unloaded in Florida. Well, dispatch told me to tell everybody in Tampa area to just wait till tomorrow morning. No, I'm in Georgia. I'm not in Florida. I said, I'm 300 miles from Tampa.
So they were
Well,
trying to get you
I
to deadhead back to Florida?
no, I wasn't about to. They knew it. But the problem is I'm 90 miles from the brewery, and you're gonna make me wait 18 hours for a load? I don't think so, Scooter.
Oh
So
my.
they finally gave me a paper load out of Cedar Springs, Georgia, but it goes to Texas, and I need to be in Tennessee. But I can't fuss because it's a damn good paying load. But I told them out of Texas, I got to go back northeast. Well, I
Yeah.
don't have to. I could go to South Florida, but I told them I'm going home this week sometime. One, I need to take a 34-hour break soon. I got enough. I got enough hours to get me to Texas in the morning for unload. Now I'm waiting till midnight every night because I'm only getting back 6s and 8s after sitting all weekend last weekend. So
Oof.
I just told them that wasn't happening. They get me close enough to the house and unload. They can send me to Cincinnati. I'll drop the trailer, so I'm going home. I'll deadhead home.
Right.
I considered deadheading home yesterday, but because I did all that bullshit last weekend and tolls come out and that extra maintenance money's coming out, I just said I'd take this one.
Cassie asked if the runt is a boy or a girl. Well, let's see if anything's dropped down to make it let us know, shall we? Here, I'll show you all.
Nah,
We'll
I'm
all look
good.
together. We'll all look together.
No,
What do
we
you
ain't
see?
either.
What do you see? I think that's a girl. Nope.
I see a
I don't
finger.
know. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my finger out of that. And she's starting to wiggle. I think it's a girl. Cassie said she's back, and hi, Fred. Thomas said hi, Fred. I don't know if I told you that one.
I
Dave's missing his Kitty MMA this morning. Cassie,
I
did it
guess
put your
Jamie.
post up there earlier? I got
I
this
guess
thing.
Jamie's starting a new job.
Yeah, I think this afternoon.
I hope it works out for her. I know to do her some good to socialize a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what I said. Told her because she asked me if I'd be a reference for her. And I said yes. I said after it was all over, she thanked me for it, and I said, Jamie, I said, listen, I said, I believe you can do this. I said, if I didn't believe you could do it, I wouldn't have gave you the reference. And I just told her, I said, do yourself a favor. If you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, take some deep breaths and just try and calm down the best you can. I said, your first day, you're going to be nervous and jittery. I said, try your best to keep them in until you get home and then let it out. You don't want, then last night, after it hit her that she actually got the job, it actually sank in. Then she couldn't sleep because she was worried about messing up and stuff, screwing it up. I said, Jamie, I said, you're going to do fine. I said, just do me a favor. I said, and this is at 1 o'clock this morning, I think it was. I said, do me a favor. I said, turn everything off. I said, close your eyes, pray, and just let it go. And I'm either one of two things worked. Either she went to sleep because she didn't post anything else the rest of the night, or she said F you and went somewhere else to talk. So those are the options. But no, it'll work out fine. She's working with animals. She loves animals. She just has to
Just stay busy.
That, and she has to
If
make
you
sure
can,
that if she feels herself getting triggered by something, she needs to let them know and say, hey, can I take a couple minutes just to calm myself down? And as long as they're not super busy, I don't see that being a problem. They know they're
stays
working with
busy,
veterans.
stays busy, she won't have to. Maybe she won't have any triggers.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Cassie says she didn't catch what I said. You posted up higher about what is the boy or is the runt a boy or a girl, and I didn't see it. And I hit the show it, but it's not showing up on my screen, so I don't know. And she asked what kind of job did she get. She's working at a veterinary clinic, so
She'll do fine.
she's hoping that they'll take in after they get to know her better. She's hoping that they'll let her take in foster kittens on the weekends or something. Take them home and play with them and have fun and that
She's
sort of
gonna
thing.
get attached. She'll have 500 more.
Well, hello, Mr. Chester. Hi, Chester. Come here, you dirty orange. Who are you fighting with that you're all covered in dirt, huh? Cassie said that's a good job. It is. Especially if you enjoy animals. Um, the only problem that I would have with it is that sometimes you have to hurt the animal to help it, giving it IVs or something like that. That I would have a rough time with. But that's just because I guess I'm a big softy, is what people tell me. Fred's going, you're just big. That's all. Shut up.
Oh, I thought you were a big old hard dick, but that's just me.
Should I start doing this, Fred?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, and I don't know why this just runs through my mind. Yeah, I do too. 'Cause it's funnier than hell. There was. I stopped at the Stuckey's yesterday. I wanted a pecan log. I've not had a Stuckey's pecan log in forever. So I go in there. They got all these souvenir gifts and gag gifts and everything. And there was a body condom in there.
Nice.
This guy paid for it, opened it up. It was still rolled up. He wore it like a damn beanie hat and walked out of the store in it.
So you need to get one and put it on while you're driving, Fred. That would be hilarious.
Had the little reservoir nip,
A little
nip
nip
and
on the
top and
end.
everything. Yeah.
Cassie said I worked at a veterinary when I got out of high school. Nice. I'm sure you learned a lot about animals and a lot about taking care of them, especially the work of cleaning up after the little bastards. Oh, they're running out of gas. Oh, man.
Can we make Mike mad or something? He don't come in here anymore.
He just keeps telling me he's just real busy trying to keep working.
Oh,
I think what he does is he tries to stockpile over the summer because in the
yeah,
middle of winter you can't get out there as much when it's really really cold.
yeah.
That's my theory. I don't know if
Rosa
that's true.
Parks Museum. Oh, there's an
Or
interesting.
you must be almost in Selma.
No, I'm in Montgomery, but there's a Rosa Parks Museum right here somewhere.
Oh yeah, that was him.
No, Rosa Parks was in Selma for her little crusade.
I thought so.
Yeah, she's from Selma, Alabama.
So why wouldn't they have the museum in Selma? I guess they're trying to figure they'll get more
tourism.
people into it. They'll get more people into it in Birmingham or Montgomery.
Yeah, historic district. Well, they could put up 2 of them. I mean,
Yeah. Hell, look at how many Titanic museums there are, and most of them aren't even on water. My favorite museums are still old history, like Civil War and World War I, World War II, Napoleon, all that shit. I love that stuff.
I highly recommend anybody goes down to New Orleans, go check out that old World War II museum
I'd
they got
love
down
to.
there.
I'll never get down that way, Fred. Well,
I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
anybody ever gets down there. You got a lot of history up there, though.
Yeah, we got Revolutionary War stuff up here mostly, and Civil War. I mean, we have one of only 2 major battles fought above the Mason-Dixon line during the Civil War. Many historians say that if we would have lost the Civil War, we wouldn't be like we are today. We'd still be 2 separate countries.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know that this. I don't know that this. Nah, I don't think so.
No.
No.
Now let me give you my reasoning.
I think
If
we'd
they
have
would
still
have,
been one country, but we'd have had a different set of rules.
maybe.
We'll never know. So
I think that England would have gotten involved on the side of the South if they had won Gettysburg. Cassie said I actually got to take care of an eastern eastern timber wolves. I thought she was going to say eastern timber rattlers. I was going to say, what the hell do you want to take care of them for? So she says I actually got to take care of eastern timber wolves when I worked there, and she was around 4 to 5 months old and big as a large German Shepherd. Yeah, wolves grow very, very quickly. Even if you get one that's a quarter or a half wolf, it'll drown out most other dogs, other large breed dogs. Yeah, I used to know some people who had them for pets, and then we also have the wolf sanctuary over here in Lititz. Thomas says best one I was at was the SF Museum on Fort Bragg, and a big statue of the Duke outside. Huh. That sounds cool.
well, my dad hated John Wayne. Oh my God, he hated him. Wouldn't even watch a damn movie. Said he could do all those stunts because he did a lot of his fight scenes on himself,
Mm-hmm.
horses and everything, but they exempt him from going enlisting because he had a bad knee.
Yeah, that definitely makes a big difference. You have to be able to move around and stuff, so. If you ain't mobile, you ain't living. Because, yeah, unfortunately. And I don't mean to say that to sound funny, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just being honest with what I've noticed from people who have talked to me about combat is your situation always changes, and you have to be able to run at any point in time, right?
Uh, he did all those horses and jumping scenes and fighting and everything else. He toted a
Really?
gun. Yeah.
Well, if he did all that and passed all that, how can they say that he didn't qualify?
That's my dad's point exactly. If he could do all that bullshit in the movies, he could do it in Battlefield. I used to turn on John Wayne all the time just to piss him off, and he'd walk in the room, see it on TV, and walk out. Well, I'd have the TV to myself for about an hour and a half.
Oh my.
Problematic. Problem is, I
What
want
the
your
hell?
body like a feeling like a bad habit. Problematic.
I got music playing.
Problem is, I want your body like a feeling like a bad habit. Problematic.
Music, I ain't music.
Like a feeling like a bad habit.
What the hell is this shit?
Problem is, I want your body.
Shut up.
Oh, I thought Katie was bitching about something.
Sorry about that. Hopefully it doesn't get us flagged. Why the hell did that even open? I didn't even touch that. We're gonna go to InstaHooker.
Insta-hooker.
Yep, InstaHooker.
Is that how you spend all your time?
No. That's just what always pops up every time I come into it. Okay, let's see here.
Y'all see some of the shit I get? The ads come up in my damn Facebook marketplace. I don't know how I become a demographic for it, but it's interesting. I've got to get some new glasses. These are scratched, and my prescription is obviously changed.
That's no fun. What do you mean no accounts for Pennsylvania Wolf Sanctuary? I know damn well there is. Oh. Let's try now. Wolf Sanctuary, Lotus, PA. No results. Pulls up a bunch of pictures, but says no results, huh? And a bunch of music that I turned down already. Let's turn it down again. No, see, this is the shit that and I'm not even on here, Fred. And this is the shit that it pops up on my screen.
And what are you doing on it?
I just
Where are
posted
you at?
my post. That's my search.
Oh, that'd give me a different search engine.
This is on InstaHooker.
Well, then I'd delete that app. I don't have Instagram.
Baby, you're
Shit, I'm
following.
doing good to have Facebook again.
Okay. Website, I'm not sure.
Well, brother, I'm so glad you're smart because I didn't think I was going to be able to hold this. I was coming up to a damn stoplight and it turned red and I was trying to stop, but I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make the line. And old boy coming off that side of the street was damn sure waiting to make sure I was able to stop before he decided to take his green light because it's kind of a toss up.
Oh, wow. Thomas says they also had the Hall of Heroes there, all the Medal of Honor recipients, amazing stories. Cassie says, Fred, I just had my eyes checked on Wednesday, new glasses, and I have cataracts too.
Yeah, they told me I'm starting to develop. They're not necessary right now, but I need to start wearing out my insurance or warming it up one. Oh, great. Only thing I need from do my damn job. And
They're hiring up here at the Wolf Sanctuary if anybody's interested. Let's see what they're doing. What? It said we're hiring. Who knows?
Cora's quiet this morning, or she just in bed.
I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her yet today. Alright, let me get hookogrammed off here. Yes, I called it hookogram. That's not the right picture. Hold on. It took me. I copied the wrong page. You have new contact lenses? Oof, that's rough. You just got new contact lenses and then they change your prescription on you. Isn't that unmoral or something?
I don't know. I wish I could wear contacts. They say my stigmatism won't allow me to. So
Yeah, actually, how bad's your stigmatism, do you know?
I don't know. I'm not a candidate for LASIK either. Go figure.
Because I have astigmatism and they do make contacts for astigmatism.
I don't know. They just told me I wasn't a candidate. So I thought about going to one of those LASIK eye care centers and have them examine me. I think my guy's just trying to sell me glasses.
Could be. Never hurts to have to get it checked out into, and then you know for sure.
Right.
So there, I posted the link to go check out the wolves at the Wolf Sanctuary. That'll take you directly to meeting their most popular part of the attraction, which is, of course, the wolves. And of course, they don't have all of the wolves in one place, because that would be bad, because then they would fight and kill each other. And yeah, we're trying to keep that from happening. Because wolves do not play fight. So I had a spider last night. Okay, so first off, come out to the show, wasn't feeling good, but I wanted to do it. Burned the bottom of the brisket. Mom was pissed about that. And so I just went and laid down for a couple minutes. Well, I thought it was going to be a couple minutes. We got done with the show at 6. So by 6:45, I was laying down for a minute. Morning, Ruth. Yeah. 11 o'clock, Mom comes back yelling at me about burning the brisket a little bit. And Oh my god. Didn't get my 10 o'clock meds in me in time. Katie left me sleep through the. Well, she turned my alarm off for me. Said, I tried to wake you up. And then, so I took my meds. She didn't feed the cats. Didn't bring anything in from outside. When I said to him, I'm already in bed. Okay. So I come out. First thing I do is I grab my laptop and put it in. You know, all my electronics, they go in. I'm not playing games with them. I don't need anything getting spilled on it, raining on it, whatever. And we had fog so bad. I don't know if you can see it behind me here. It's probably not the best thing because all you're looking at is the gray tarp, which kind of looks like fog, but it's not fog. There you can see it good back there in the trees. Normally those trees are nice and visible. You can see all of them, and in the cornfield you can't even. You can see the outline of the first row of corn, and that's it. So yeah, it was really damp this morning, to say the least. I actually had to pull the blanket off the chair and throw it in the dryer. It's still in there. So anyway, back to the story, because there's a funny ending to it. So I go in, get the cats' food ready, come out, feed the cats. And I'm just looking around. I'm just like, what's going on out here tonight anyway? And as I'm looking around, we have a ladder that's on its side that leans up against some stuff over here. And I noticed that there's a spider, and I noticed the spider when I came out because the web went down right by the door, right? Well, I didn't notice it at first, but at the end of the night, as I'm getting ready to go back in the house, I look up and there's a spider up on the actual ladder part of the, everything on solid ground, rethinking her life choices because I looked down and half her web's gone because Fluffy jumped through it. Now the funny thing is, she won't build a web there tonight. Did you know that?
Well, I learned a pretty valuable lesson about 9 o'clock last night.
Make sure you're parked somewhere with a shitter.
No, make sure you just don't need to sleep naked in the damn middle of a rainstorm, because when the lightning hit the tree I was parked to last night,
Oh no.
I thought the truck got flipped over or caught on fire or bombed. I was
Out
on my
too
way
late.
out the door before I realized that I was fixed to be YouTube famous, bonehead trucker famous, or show up on cops.
I was gonna say whatever city you're in, famous. Then end up
Yeah,
YouTube
I
famous
was.
after that.
Yeah, TikTok famous. I was gonna be famous.
I would have been. I know that guy. Cassie said it was cooler last night. Felt good. Yeah, it doesn't feel bad right now. It's nice. It's just really humid. But I can handle humidity for a little bit. I got the baby sleeping. It's a sleepins. Willow's over here on my walker, asleep. I have one of those rollators I bought back before I got back to where I'm at now, and we keep it out back for if a lot of people show up, then I'll give up my chair and I'll sit on it. Being polite and stuff, having manners, stuff that's not doesn't seem to be taught very good these days. Just my opinion. Oh, hey. Sorry, I got that thing across you. There you go. Bruce said the temperature is on the way up there. Yeah, from what I understand, it's supposed to get hot the next couple of days. Let me go pull up the
I'll be
weather.
right back, guys.
Alrighty, bud. It is 72 degrees now, going up to 88 degrees. Alrighty. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? You want to play with your baby? Come on. Weather has been nuts, yeah. You guys got, well, the rain went north of you, didn't it, Thomas? I believe it did. Cassie said, did you know that a spider will take their web down in the morning? Indeed, it may make a new one at night. Yep, I did know that. Also, they will not, if their web gets knocked completely down by something big, they won't rebuild it there. They'll move it somewhere else. Come on, girl, come on. Get up here and lay down with your baby. This is, I miss having our air conditioning. Our old place had it. This place doesn't, but I have to have all fans going. You are not supposed to be up there, young lady. Come on, get down here before you mess something up. Thanking you. They don't want to see a cat's butt, young lady. This is Tiny. Tiny says good morning. He says good morning. You're gonna try and do that on me? That ain't gonna happen, little dude. Nope. You want that, you gotta get down. There. Sweet Pea was up here, and that is the little one's mom. And so the little one tried to get underneath there and start hitting that nipple, and I'm like, nope, I ain't enough room on my lap to be doing that, you know. What about getting like a portable air conditioning, Ruth? Would that work for you guys? Have you ever messed with them? Big black and yellow garden spiders. Yes, they're great. I like them too.
Oh, Chris, I was going to tell you, I saw a hack yesterday. Like the summertime when the bugs are really bad. If you'll take those wet wipes, those disposable wipes, get you some lavender, scented oil, put a little bit in those things, let them absorb it, and wipe yourself down with them to keep the bugs off of you.
Nice.
They said dryer sheets will do the same thing, but I've never have. I never have had any experience with it.
Well, you don't drive around with dryer sheets in your truck very much, do you?
No, I don't. I don't like the damn things.
Thomas wants to know if you ever got that smart car out of your grill.
No.
It wasn't a very smart car from what I understand.
I like to use it for a hood ornament.
So apparently they're changing deductions for anyone that's retired on Social Security. Thought I'd bring that up here quick.
Why is my camera not working? Let me sign out and sign back in. I had to go
Do you
do a
have another
video
app
call a
open?
while ago.
Do you have another app that you had open that you were using your camera in?
I
It
had
might.
no, I had a phone call come in. He was trying to show me. Let me sign out, sign in.
Alrighty. Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Oh, another hack, Chris. I heard you might be interested in this one. If you'll take a regular hairbrush,
Mm-hmm.
put your dryer sheet over it, and then press it through the bristles,
Mm-hmm.
tie it back, and as you comb your hair and your beard and all, it'll help keep it soft and straight and all that other shit.
Yeah, I know mine gets a little bushy, especially when it's moisture out like this.
I try to grow
This
mine out, but
humidity.
I try to grow mine out, but it grows in so many different directions that look like Papa Smurf.
Have you ever tried the those beard balms?
Yes, I've tried all of it. It's because the grain goes so many different directions.
Oh, okay. Um, then have you ever tried shaving in just one direction to try and change that the
Yeah,
way
I
it
have.
grows? Okay, just my years. So yesterday we hit 85 with the low 69. Today we're gonna hit 89 with the low 71. Tomorrow 89, 72. And Sunday, and then we're gonna have thunderstorms in the afternoon. Sunday we're gonna have rain, 84 with low 71. It's not too bad. I can live with it, I think. Cassie said someone told me to use half water and apple cider, half water, apple cider. Damn it. Let's try this again. Work right now, damn it. Smacking myself like a TV. She said someone told me to use half water and apple cider vinegar to spray on yourself to keep the wood ticks off. Thankfully, the ticks seem to have gone away. Thankfully. Thomas said no hair to try that.
Yeah, I'm about ready to shave all this off up here too.
Bruce said Richard is not a fan of air conditioning anyway. I used to run it when he wasn't home. Ah, okay. Interesting. That was like your little indulgence, huh? Some days I think it's. Some days I think about taking all this off and just saying the hell with it, but then it ruins the brand, doesn't it? I don't know. They have the. Did you see the one where Yeti puts Nair all over Bigfoot?
Yeah, well, no, I saw one. No, that wasn't. It was a different one. Yeah, I did. As a matter of fact, I did.
That was funny.
Then I called Nair
Yeah, yeah.
or Nair, whatever it called it. Then I
Yep.
saw one where he's using those Olympic and that big old Yeti was looked like a damn dried up skeleton.
Oh my. They ain't off though. Have you seen most of these celebrities nowadays that are taking that shit? They look like skeletons for the most part.
Truck weighing ahead. Oh, great. I guess I need to get over another lane in case it wants me to
Oh,
pull in. pulling in log trucks going into paper companies. Though he ain't doing it to me. I reckon he is. Chris, I'm gonna I'm just gonna turn my camera and all off.
All right, bud.
All right.
Do I need to be quiet?
I don't know yet. Why are you gonna back us up here out here in the damn street?
Uh-oh.
Guy can't hardly walk.
Mom's waving
They're
at
letting
me.
me go by.
Nice.
The guy in front of me is pissed.
Well, they can't have you out in the middle of the road.
Well, we're not in the middle, but where I was backed up at was, oh, that damn log truck got busted. He's got some tonnage on that thing.
Oof.
But where they had me parked was blocking the intersection.
Yeah, it's not.
Told me to go around. I didn't have time for that mess today anyway.
Bruce said I can claim that I'm an alternate personality without the beard for a while.
Did you see the one about the? Did you see the one about the fishing I sent you?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I made a comment. I said, because somebody else sent it to me on the Discord too, the exact same one, and I said, I wouldn't catch anything like that with my little worm. Cassie's still going through stuff. We accumulate a lot of stuff. Did I see the alien one? He was saying a guy came out of the Waffle House and took out half the aliens with his spatula. No, I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go look. I did see where they broke an alien out of Area 51. Him and Downsy. That's a messed up character right there. But he reminds me of the guy with the glasses from Trailer Park Boys. If you've never watched Trailer Park Boys, you gotta watch at least a couple episodes. They're hilarious. They're kind of like a real life Beavis and Butthead, except they're a little bit smarter. If that makes sense.
I was watching. It was YouTube clips of Jake's moments from 2.5 Men.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an older one where Jake and his buddy was sitting on the couch and said something. He said, "Oh no, they must be stoned." But anyway, they're sitting there and he said, "Oh no, my dad's coming in." He said, "Quick, get the spray." The guy hands him wasp spray or bug spray. He goes. He said, "Dude, this is bug spray." He said, "Yeah, but it says it's good for roaches." He goes, "Oh, okay."
That's funny. Thomas said, funny show, going to get space weed. There was another show that talked about space weed too, or it was space coke. I'm sorry, space coke. Cheech and Chong's next movie.
You ever watch that cartoon Heavy Metal? Those
Yep.
two guys. That was, that was my introduction into metal music.
Nice.
Because I was more of a Southern Fried Rock fan back in the day.
Yeah, no, most people have seen who've watched heavy metal. Um, Usually they'll watch the no, what's the other one? Titan Titan IE, I think it is.
I have not seen that one.
Oh, that's a good one. But now music wise, it's not as good as heavy metal. Cassie says, "If only I can get the dogs to help me out with the house." Right? Start dancing around with a broom and singing Mary Poppins songs and see if that helps. I'm gonna
Make
get a
sure we
picture of that.
video this.
I'm gonna get a picture later on of her giving me the finger. Here's your Mary Poppins. Oh man.
Damn, I'm out of coffee. That's a damn cardinal sin.
Oh, time to pull over and make more.
Trying to find a daggone Hardy so I can get me a biscuit.
Oh. How's Hardy's coffee? I haven't had it.
I don't either. I just make my own while I'm getting a biscuit.
Oh, gotcha.
I have a hard time paying $2 for a cup of coffee when I can make $1, or not well, 25, 35 cents in my truck.
Yeah, I've seen some places really mark up their coffee, and I'm just like, what happened to the days when you went in and coffee was included with your breakfast? Remember those days?
Well, dude, when I'm spending $600, $700 in fuel, they can't give me a cup of coffee. I tell you what I do a lot of times. I'll just go fill up my coffee cup and walk right by them on my way out the truck.
Hmm.
Wait for them to say something.
Most of them probably don't say anything because it's not. They don't care. It's not. It's only a couple cents walking out the door. That's what we were told. We were told don't make a big deal over now sodas and stuff like that are bottled. Those they told us you don't let anybody
Oh,
walk
that's
out the door with
shoplifting.
that.
Yeah, that's shoplifting.
Well, because that's by the piece, whereas coffee is by the pot. You can break it down. When you
Well,
get a piece of, when you get bottled soda, that's something that's inventoried, stuff like that.
I'll tell you what stopped me from doing that. I started buying, but Dollar General's got 6 packs, 4 for $12, and I'm paying $2.50 to $3 for one. Yeah,
Wow. We have at Giant up here right now. They have both Coke and Pepsi products. Are buy three get three free, 6 packs,
hmm
and they've got Dr Pepper zero sugar and Cherry Pepsi zero sugar and all the zero
that
sugar
defeats the
bullshit
whole
things.
purpose.
Well, they diagnosed mom has an actual official diagnosis of diabetes now. So she's got to actually take her shots and do her blood sugar and all that stuff. And so I'm going to call her insurance and see if they cover the um, glucose monitoring devices that stick on your arm. Because that way, then she won't have to stick herself all the time. And I'll have it sent to my phone so I can actually, fight with her over it. She can't hide it. Well, I'll just check her phone so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I have to fight with her some days. Thomas says if I owned a truck stop, I'd serve free coffee. Yeah, most gas stations actually, like your fire and police and stuff like that, EMSs. We were always told, can you not jump? You got it tore open again. Sorry. But we were always told that anyone that worked in first responder got free coffee as long as they had something on them that showed that they were a first responder. Yeah, so we had people that used to come in with their dad's hats on. I'm a first responder. I get free drink. Okay, whatever. I don't give a shit as long as you got something on that says you're a first responder. So, but yeah, so they can do it. They're just greedy and don't want to. Now I can see some coffees, like the ones that have your special blends and stuff like that cost a lot of money, cost more money anyway. I could see them not being free, but regular coffee, no, just there's no
I got
reason
a
for
bag
it.
this morning that I'm dying to get into. It's called Southern Pecan Coffee. I've had some at a store one day, and oh my God, it's good.
Dude, you need to come up one day and when you have time, take a 34-hour break. But, but,
Okay.
but it has to be like either during the week or you have to get here like early Friday. And here's the reason why. I'll take you around to these damn Amish stores around here and you'll get stocked up on snacks and soups and all that shit for cheap.
We got an Amish community down in Tennessee, and every now and then I'll ride down there just to get their cheese and different things they make. But they proud of them though. Whoo, my God, they proud.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Well,
It's
my
not that it's
animal
not worth the
farm,
money. It is, but I'm just not that big of an indulger.
yeah.
I almost
No,
bought me a hat one time, but I was afraid I'd offend somebody, so I didn't.
that's the whole reason to buy the hat, is to offend people.
No, I didn't want to offend them. I mean, they've never done anything wrong to me, and just because they're a little special, you know,
Animal
you
farm, say
got to
good
kind of
morning.
respect it. I'll tell you what I did do though, Chris. Is I took 30 from York over to Gettysburg one time, and I went through this little community down there. It was predominantly Amish,
Mm-hmm.
but in this storefront, it was a quilt store. In the storefront, there was this big, you know how they used to put big mannequins and all in the front window and
Mm-hmm.
dress them up different. There was four Amish ladies sitting in there, and they were quilting. They were making handmade quilts, and they had an American flag quilt that they were working on.
Nice.
And I begged them to let me buy that thing. I'll pay you right now. Come back, call me when it's done. I'll come back through if I got to fly up here. Ooh, yeah, I didn't want it that bad.
Probably about what, $450?
Oh no, it was closer to 850.
Yeah, no. If you want something like that done, let me know. I'll see if Mom can help me do it. We have a quilting rack here.
This thing was beautiful. I defy anybody crawl up under that damn thing or sit on it. But yeah,
Oh, they
it
make
was
good
pretty
stuff. They
awesome.
make good quilts. I'm not doubting that, but not worth that much money. I don't care.
Right.
They say, well, it holds its value because we don't make many of them. No, it doesn't. It's going to be fucking used on a bed. It has no value. That's its value right there. Yes, you
They
made
had
it.
a
Yes, it's
store.
new.
You ever see these stores that make rugs and they got them hanging full lengthwise?
Mm-hmm.
They had a whole store. I mean, you could just, never one of them was handmade. Man, I could have spent my kids' inheritance in that damn thing.
I'm sure. Especially if they know what they're doing and they learned like the old style way of making it. We had a friend that used to make the shoot. what is it, hoop and weave, I think it's called, where they take the little circles of fabric and they weave it, braid it together, and then make the ring rugs and oval rugs. I have one in the house. I'll take a picture and post it for you. But yeah, she used to make a lot of money making them too. But she used to actually make it. She didn't take and cut pieces of fabric apart and make a, quilt out of it. She actually knit or the fabric for the stuff. She
Crochet.
actually crocheted it. So it took twice as long, probably 3 or 4, to make one rug as it did a quilt because she was doing it by herself.
I have an aunt that does homemade quilts. She's a pretty crafty girl, but my uncle made her a quilting loom, and she has a sewing machine she does all that stuff with. Too old to do it by hand, but it's beautiful. I've got 2 or 3 of hers that Mom had that I've acquired.
Nice. Yeah, Katie. Most people don't believe me when I sit there and say, "Hey, I can run a sewing machine." Like, why do you know how to sew? Well, what do you
That's a
mean?
handy craft.
I said, what do you mean? Why do I know how to sew? I mean, what's wrong with a man knowing how to sew? It's an industrial job if you go to certain places, which I used to work in one of them places. I used to work for a place called Liftall here. It's in Landisville now. And you had this, I made these slings, lifting slings out of nylon and stuff like that. And they teach you different patterns for different slings because each sling has a different weight capacity. And the biggest slings that I made were made with Teflon in them. And they were actually made to lift locomotives, train locomotives. And I also made slings that were used up at the World Trade Center when that happened. They actually sent us the order. We donated them, but they told us what they needed, and we made them and sent them up on demand, so they got exactly what they needed. So, and then the CS Hunley. Do you know what that is? No. Thomas says you can make darn good money in canvas repairs. Yeah. Bruce said my great grandfather had a company working with burlap. Yep, you definitely need to know how to sew for that. But the CSS Hunley was the first confirmed submarine to actually sink a ship. And it was during the Civil War, and it was in South Carolina Harbor. They were trying to break the blockade down there, and it sunk the Lusitania. Remember that ship? You ever heard of that one? They were watching it. The people on the ship actually watched it come in, and they thought it was a log or something until they heard it thump, and yeah, then all of a sudden, boom! There was a big hole in the side of the ship. So, but something happened, and it sank to the bottom of the harbor. They never were heard again. So, most experts think it was because they just ran out of oxygen. You're in a tiny little tin can.
Snorkel didn't work.
They didn't have a snorkel. And on top of that, they were burning a candle for light. So if they, stayed under too long, yeah, it didn't end well. But what was it, about 2002, I believe it was? They actually had found it and they wanted to raise it. So I was involved in making those slings as well. The only thing is, I wasn't sewing. I was the pack mule for that one. Each end that would wrap around, they had the metal hooks that they would grab a hold of to lift it up. Each one of the ends of the sling was 250 pounds each. So my fun job was I got to hold it up and slide it so that the person who was sewing could sew better. It was a whole nother lifetime, man. You know what I mean?
I'm not good at it, but my mom did teach me how to sew. I don't know if I could make anything, cut it out and make it, but I could damn sure patch some shit.
Sometimes that's all you need. You rip out your pants at your ball sack, you need to make sure nobody sees your ball sack, right? I mean, unless you really want them to see your ball sack, but...
All right, Jamie.
One of my best friends, I wish she was on, she'd love this story. One of my friends, they took him out for his birthday one time. They go over to Hooters in York. And, needless to say, he wasn't wearing any underwear. He gets up on the damn table and starts trying to dance. And my other friend tells me, says, man, first off, he was so drunk he could barely stand, let alone dance. He said, second off, he can't dance sober, let alone drunk. And third off, he ripped his damn pants, and all you saw, he said, if you looked up, all you saw was his freaking nutsack dangling out of his pants, flopping around as he's trying to dance and trying to get him down, and he's fighting with them. It's like, damn, that would have been hilarious to get on camera, but that's before we really had good cameras, so. But yeah, God, the stuff that we used to do. Stuff that these kids would get in so much trouble for. Well, I've seen them get in trouble for it now. There was an episode at our school where one of the football players got a hold of the mascot head. Our mascot's the Barons, so it was a big head with a guy with a monocle and a big hat. And he was running around the
Monopoly
locker
guy.
room. Huh?
The Monopoly guy.
Kind of like him, but better looking. Not as fat. Good morning, Cal. Cal says, dang, I'm late. Sorry. Nothing to be sorry about, bud. When you get here, you get here. But yeah, so he had grabbed this hat. It's a mug hat, like mask thing. It goes over top of your head. And he's running around naked with this on his head. Good morning, Snow Lion. And one of his friends thought it was funny, so he snapped a picture. And he didn't think anything about it, right? He's a kid. They're having fun. They're just playing around. So then all of a sudden he starts sending it out to all their friends on Snapchat. All of them are under the age of 18. And all of them are guys. No girls were involved in this. And they were reported. Well, one of the school officials heard about it and had to call the police because that's considered an SC, we'll say, right? And these boys got prosecuted for distributing child pee. They got expelled from school. And they lost football scholarships to the schools that they were going to go to play football in college. And while I agree it wasn't the smartest idea to send it out to all your friends and stuff, but God, some of the shit that we used to do when we were in high school,
Woo, no shit.
we
I'd
would be
still
in
be in
prison.
jail.
That's all.
I'd still be in jail.
They used to have hazing for football, right? I heard the one time that they were making these kids do sit-ups, and one of the guys would drop their pants and get right in the way, so that when they sat up, their face would go right into their ass crack. It's just something fun, right? Nothing. Didn't really hurt anybody normally, until I heard that
Yeah.
one time they had a guy that had the shits and they did that to him. Oh man, I would have fucking grabbed a hold of his nuts and ripped them off. You did that to me. Mm-mm. Cal says cheese pizza is the term most people use. Alright, I will use that from now on, if I remember it. My memory's like a sieve, dude. But I'll try. I will try to remember. So, how you doing, Snow Lion? How you doing, Cal? Hopefully you're doing well. I did ask earlier, and I posted it on Discord and I posted it on the YouTube channel as a post. I said about last Saturday, people seem to enjoy the longer format for the fireside chat. We started at 7 and went to midnight. Is that something that you guys want to do every Friday? Why are you out now, dude? There's a lightning bug flying around. I'm sorry. Yeah, a
Chris,
squirrel.
that might be better on a Saturday evening, since you don't do a morning show or an afternoon show on Saturday. Just
Well,
saying.
the problem with that is they do that Jar Openers podcast, and a lot of our people like to go over and watch them until 9 o'clock.
Oh,
So, I mean, they could come over afterwards, but yeah.
do whatever fits the group.
So,
Well, it wouldn't do for me to come across a waffle shop right about now. My Huddle House is on the wrong side of the damn road.
Cal says only if you can
Bastard.
do it. Your energy and ability are important. Yeah, I'm good with that. Bruce says I would be around for part of it. Okay. I mean, we can do Saturday night after their show too. I can fire it up. So I don't have a problem with that. Doing it more than once a week, as long as people are there and interested in it. So I need to get a video out for the religion channel today, though. I know that. I think I'm gonna do one on morality because our country needs it. People need to hear that right now, I think. So, but I accidentally uploaded the religious video I made to my channel the other day. And so instead of deleting it and all the comments that are on it, I used it as an advertisement for the other channel. I said, if you like content like this, I said, then come join us here. And I posted the other channel. So maybe it'll get us a couple more people over there and stuff. And I know not everybody's into the religion thing, and I'm sorry if you're not, but I am. And if I didn't tell you about it, then I'd be in the wrong. Cassie says I have to pick up a birthday card for a friend of mine who is turning 89 years old today. I've known her since I was a kid. Well, happy birthday to her. I will, can you print something out, Cassie? Do you have a printer that works? If you do, I'll design you a birthday card and send it to you. All you gotta do is print it out. You let me know. Snow says that was a great video. Well, thank you. Jay says I missed my calling. He says I should have been a preacher. I said, maybe. But I don't know about all that. I don't consider myself a preacher now, you know. I'm just somebody who shares it. Your religion video the other day got very few views. I haven't had a chance to get over there yet. Let me go pull that up. Okay. After the show's over, I gotta walk out front. Go over here. Go here. Alrighty. Now we're cooking with gas. I mean, yeah. Oh wait, I actually said it right. There you go, Ruth. That is Ruth's faith video, so if you want to go check that out.
When anybody sees or hears from Patsy today, make sure you tell her happy birthday.
Oh, well, let me text her then. Let me go make her a card make her a birthday thing. How's that sound? Make her a Sasquatch birthday card. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time, y'all. Wait till I'm here. It's about that to a point where. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. She's talking about the one that, her religious one is talking about the lady who, said that God told her to tell people to invest in certain things, and yeah. Yeah, that's stuff that's. People need to hear that, though. They need to understand that, you know, not everybody that says they're coming from Christ is coming from Christ, you know. Do you know her favorite color or anything, Fred?
I have no idea.
Cassie said her niece's birthday is coming up on the 22nd. If y'all want me to make make birthday things for people for you, let me know, and I can make Sasquatch birthday things for you. I guess you guys will. Let me see how this turns out first.
Chris, have you seen those Pleasant Mart Reels, Facebook, in Shelby, North Carolina?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
If you get a chance. Next time I see one, I will forward it to you. Oh my God. I cannot live in Shelby, North Carolina now.
Oh my. Well, that's interesting. Cal says, I just saw some nut job attack the weather radar station near Oklahoma City, calling it a weather weapon. Oh, these people are nuts, man.
Why has everything got to be conspiracy? Why can't it just happen? Just because it does.
All right, what do you think?
Sounds good to me.
And underneath it says, wishing you a day filled with joy and laughter, Patsy. May your birthday be as wonderful as you are. Celebrate big and have fun.
There you go.
Alrighty. I'm missing my t-shirt though, damn it. Freaking AI can't do shit right. None of them have me in a shirt. Oh, wait. Hold on. One has a shirt. Here, hold on. Where, come on. What are you doing? There we go. This one here has a shirt. You like that one better?
Shit. Do whatever you're happy with.
Well, there's 4 different ones.
I think she'll enjoy it either way, so.
I don't like this one here, really. Would you stop? Holy cow, man. Alright, the vote is... This is one. The one I showed you first. Alright. And this is 2. Y'all tell me, put a 1 or 2 in the chat and let me know which one you like better.
2, I think's better.
Snow Lion said, it's me, it's you, Chris. Yeah, that's fine, Snow Lion. If you guys have a special occasion that you think it would be fun to have a Sasquatch, something done with Sasquatch on it, let me know. And I will work something up and make sure you like it. And then I'll either send it to you via Discord, email, whatever works for you. If someone doesn't have a printer, I'll take and I can even print it out and ship it to you if you need it. So. Thank you, Snow Lion. Snow Lion says, I just bookmarked your channel, Ruth. That's what we're doing. We're trying to do here. We're trying to help everybody out. They like 2. Okay, 2 it is. Save. Design save to my phone. Okay, now the text messages. There she is.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so sorry.
And in front of it, I said, "From all of us at Chatting with Sasquatch," and then I posted the card underneath of it. So, alrighty. Okay, I'll work on it, Snowline. And I'll get it done for you then. Yeah, do me a favor, send that to me in the Discord, please. If you're not on Discord, you can email me. What you're interested in having done. That way I have it and I can go back and double check stuff. And if you know people's like favorite colors, and Cassie says you need coffee, Fred. Yep,
I've
he ran
had
out.
2 cups.
He needs to find a place to pull over to stop for breakfast so he can make his coffee.
Oh, there's a truck stop up here that makes homemade sausage biscuits. Well, I'm waiting on.
Yummy.
Get my belly full. I surely won't be worth a damn rest of the day.
But yeah, if you're not on the Discord, you can email me your ideas there. But yeah, favorite colors, different like favorite places they like to hang out, the beach, the pool, whatever. And I will. Richards is on the 21st two red and black are his colors. Alrighty. Well, I'll work on that here in a couple minutes. I'll get those made up and stuff. So I might start trying to use Grok a little bit, see what his AI will do for me. He's a little more forgiving. I can get away with a little bit more stuff with him. Especially considering, he called himself Mecha Hitler the other day. Fucking Elon's AI went full fascist the other day, apparently. But yeah, I can get away with a lot more stuff over there than I can. MSN actually limits a lot of the stuff that I try to do. Even if there's nothing wrong with it, it's just normal stuff. There's certain words that trigger them that they won't let me do. Yep, I do, Ruth. I will get that to you.
I guess ball sack's at 1-0.
Do a congratulations to Jamie with the giant ball sack.
Yeah.
Oh shit. She's gonna watch this and she's gonna go, "I'm gonna kick you in your ball sack." Oh man. The days that I don't sleep very well are usually some of my either weirdest days where I just say the stupidest shit and everybody's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Or they're my funniest days because I just like don't care and I just say this whatever comes out of my mouth. Either way, we're both surprised. Don't worry.
As long as you ain't talking at your ass.
No, that's that. Have you ever seen that guy that goes around and does all the eating challenges called Beard Meets Food? I don't want to be his asshole right now because he just did the everything on Taco Bell's menu challenge. I don't want to be the person who has to clean his hotel room after that. Snowland says, "Well, thankfully I don't have a ball sack," with the laughing face. She plays tennis. Okie dokie. And had both hips replaced. Well, I don't know how I can put the hip replacement thing in there.
She's still playing tennis with both hips replaced. She's doing good.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, if my back wasn't as bad as it is, I could probably play like small, slow game of tennis, but nothing like I used to when I was younger, man. Me and my cousin we had a place that had lights so you could play all night long. And we'd go there and just fucking, after a while we'd actually get bored with playing tennis. There's Jamie. She heard what we said, Fred. Dang it. Now I gotta think of something else. But after a while we'd get tired of playing tennis, so then we'd just start trying to hit each other with a tennis balls. We'd try and serve it as fast as we could at each other. So yeah, I mean, either way, just even having one or the other, being 89 and playing tennis is great, and having, being a younger person and having both hips replaced is great. But doing both, that's amazing in my book. So yeah. Snow Lang goes, "Hey, ball sack Jamie."
Ball sack
Yeah. Bruce says, "Hi, Jamie. Your ears were burning." She just said, "I just woke up." Well, that's good. You needed the rest. Hopefully, what I said worked last night and helped you go get some sleep. Jamie says, "Laugh out loud." Yes, Ruth, they were. We made Patsy a birthday card, Jamie. So.
I'm surprised she's not on here this morning.
What's that?
I'm surprised she's not in here this morning. She seems to enjoy the channel.
Yeah, she's been active on the channel and both in the Discord too, pretty much. So I know she said she was really tired last night, so she might be hopefully resting, getting some sleep.
Well, she got some big news yesterday, so.
Oh, well, hopefully it was good.
Oh, it was. It was.
And I'm happy to hear it. Here you go,
I don't
Jamie.
want to steal her thunder, so.
Nope, you're good. I'm just showing Jamie. That's what the top part looks like, Jamie. Now underneath it says, "Wishing you a day filled with joy and laughter, Patsy. May your birthday be as wonderful as you are. Celebrate big and have fun." That was the best one out of the 4 that we were looking at. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Cassie. I'm sure that wasn't easy for her to deal with. Jamie said, "I gotta go to work today at 9 and fill out paperwork." Fun. That's the worst part of getting a new job, ain't it? Getting all the paperwork done and shit done before they even let you work. Taking a piss test. Especially after you just pissed and you haven't, you can't go now. Make you sit there for 3 frickin' hours. I remember the look on the face of my supervisor. We were having issues at work. Some people were just being complete and total dickheads, and I had enough of it, so I had actually applied for a job. It was a union job, and they're like, "Okay, well, we got to move people around, and it's probably take about 3 weeks." I'm like, "Whatever, I can deal with 3 weeks." Well, 2 months later, they still haven't gotten me into this job position, and they're like, "Oh, well, we had this come up or that come up," and I'm like, "F this." And I called the guy that I was going through a temp agency to get into that job. And I called the guy at the temp agency. I said, listen, I said, I need something now. I said, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. And he says, well, I have some people interviewing for a job tomorrow morning. This was a Friday afternoon. He said, I got people interviewing in the morning. It's an in-person interview. You got to be there in person. He said, if one of those guys doesn't call me back, you can have their spot. Well, apparently 2 people didn't want the job, so he calls me. He's like, you either can go at 7 or you can go at 11. I'm like, dude, you think I'm getting up at 7 o'clock on a Saturday to go to a job interview? That's cute. I said, I'll take the 11. So I go in, and like, this is, oh, Jamie says, Fred, by the way, I got the job, laugh out loud.
Yeah, I saw.
So,
Congratulations.
yeah, we're happy for her. We're proud of her. She'll do good. So, like, this place isn't even playing around. You're not dealing with HR to get hired. You're actually going in and interviewing with the president of the company. So, let's just say by the time I was done walking out the door, I was hired, and I used that week to actually make some serious cash, because I walked but the whole point of the story was I walked in Monday at the job where I was having the issues at. I had originally taken Monday off. So as soon as I walked through the door, the assistant manager looks at me and goes, "You're here." I'm like, "Yep." He said, "This can't be good." I said, "It's good for me." He said, "What's that mean?" I said, "I'll tell you when I'm back with you and the head manager." And so we get back there, and I said, "Well," I said, "I'm giving you my week's notice." He said, "What?" He said, "You can't do this to us." He said, "You're the one that runs that whole department." I said, "Well, I told you first off, I told them when I found out how much I was making them in that department, they were paying me $9 an hour to make them just one account was $28 million a year. One account. And I had hundreds of accounts that I did. So I told him flat out, I said, I want $1 raise at least $1 raise. And when it came time for raises, he calls me in. He says, "Listen," he says, "I want you to know, first off, you got the highest raise out of anybody here." I said, "Well, that's nice to hear, but," I said, "is it what I asked for?" He said, "No." He said, my supervisor only gave me $5 for the entire department, for the entire branch. There was a guy that got a dime for a raise, and I got 40 cents. I said, "Well, I guess I'll be looking for another job." And then all the shit started with the other ones. So, needless to say, I walked back. I said, "Yeah, I'm putting my week's notice in." They said, "Well," they gave me all that shit, like, "You can't do this to us." I said, "Yes, I can." I said, "No, the better part is I'm using the rest of my week's vacation. So I won't be back. I'm cleaning my locker out this morning." Well, the assistant manager lost his shit. "You can't do that. That's not blah, 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 blah." I said, "I can do that." I said, "That vacation time is my earned time. You cannot take that away from me." I said, "And I'm not working this week. So guess what?" And then on top of that, my girlfriend's dad at the time found out that I was off that week. He was renovating a bar out in Columbus, Ohio, and half his crew walked off and didn't want to finish the job. So he's like, "Hey, you want to come out here and make some cash?" Sure. So I went out there and made $1,200 doing just minor carpentry work and stuff, building the bar back together. So yeah, it was a good week. Jamie says she's got to get dressed in 10, 15 minutes. So Lion said, Jamie, maybe it's a clothing optional job. I wouldn't do it. I would not do that job as clothing optional, not with claws involved.
Oh, that's a mental image I didn't need.
That's just asking for a pierced nipple.
Laugh out loud, Jamie.
Jamie says, no. Oh, my. Hell, you should almost be in Mississippi by now. No? You must be going south then, instead of west.
No, I'm going dead west between Montgomery and I'm gonna come out on 20 right at the Mississippi-Alabama state line.
Okay. You're going to be right
I
above
still got
Tuscaloosa then.
no, I'm way below it.
Oh,
Be just above Meridian.
okay. Now I got you. It's been a while since I've been down that way.
I'm just cutting through.
My uncle
There's
used to have a horse
catfish. There's a catfish
farm.
company here back there. Oh, this is where they process them, but back there there's fields and fields and fields of these ponds. And I could have thrown a handful of buckshot across the edge of that thing, probably killed about 20 damn snow geese
Oh, wow.
after eating them baby catfish.
That surprises me they don't have somebody out there chasing them off.
Probably they don't have something that scares them off, but they don't.
They have some really nice catfish farms down there where you pay by the pound when you catch them. We've done that.
I don't know
Some
how they
people,
harvest these, but there's acres and acres and acres of ponds, different ponds.
now the easiest way to do it would be to actually embed netting before they put the fish in. Let the fish grow up, and then when you're ready, you can just pull that netting up and just pull it towards where you want it. You know what I mean?
It's a whole lot of net, dude. These ponds are huge. I think they drain them off, shift water between the ponds and then catch them as they come through the channels.
Jamie said, question, since I'm just doing paperwork, can I wear shorts? My suggestion is dress as though you're going to work, because even though they're saying you're just going in to fill out paperwork, they might say to you, well, since your paperwork's done, do you want to work the rest of the day? They might give you that option, so I would dress as if you're going to work that day, just in case. That makes a better impression, you know what I mean? At least that's what I would do in my situation, just to be safe. But yeah,
I always
I've, sh-
dress like you're going to work.
I've showed up to jobs and they're like, hey, I'm short a person or two. Can you start now? Even though I was just supposed to be going in, doing paperwork, and then you end up getting an extra day in of work, which is always good. She said, okay, that's why I was asking. Thank you guys. You're welcome. We want to see you succeed.
I think you got to go in there in high heel shoes and a nice dress.
Well, I don't know how I go that far. She's working in a
What the
veterinary
hell was I?
place.
What the hell was I thinking?
Oh, Fred went in there. Fred wants to go in high heels and a dress. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. That way I can stay on unemployment.
He's pulling a clinger. Oh, man.
the one to go in there with a damn thong bathing suit on, bend over to get something off the floor.
Now that is definitely a view I didn't need.
I
Fred
did it
has
to a guy that worked for me. He was so homophobic in Iraq. He was so homophobic, and I fixed his ass. I told him, I said, I'll get rid of you. He said, you can't make me quit. I said, no, I ain't gonna make you quit. I'm gonna make you want to go home. Oh no, he said I can't fire him. No, but I can make you want to go home. He tried to have me fired through HR. HR told him straight up, we don't care what color underwear he wears as long as he's wearing some.
Bruce says got a drag show I don't know about. Drag Fred, or is it Frida? Is that your name when you're? You gotta have a name to fit it, Fred.
Medea.
You're gonna be a white Medea.
Yeah.
Good morning, Patsy. Patsy just popped in. She said, "Good morning, everyone. I slept in." Well, that's good. You needed it. Happy birthday, by the way. All right, Jamie. Have a good day. Be safe. Let us know how it goes, please. Did I say hi to? Good morning, Andrew. I don't think I said good morning to you. I'm sorry. Good to see you. Animal Farm says, "Gotta run. Have a blessed day." You too, Animal Farm. We'll see you later. Be safe. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's almost that time. It is that time, actually. It is 9 o'clock. How much further till you get to your sausage biscuit place?
Oh, I don't know. A little bit.
Oh.
I'm sitting up here eating saltwater taffy just for the sugar boost.
Yeah, you don't want to let that drop too
Banana.
far. Oh, nice.
I got some cotton candy too. They have a Rural King up there.
No, not that I know of.
It's like a super Walmart for Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Man, they make it.
Oh, there he's back. You had a hiccup, Fred.
I'm sitting here under the towers,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. When you get too close to the
and my
towers, it screws you.
well, it shoots a signal right over top of me.
Yep.
It amazes me that you can cross a state line and the cell signal will drop off and pick up on the other side. But they can't aim them down when you drive up underneath them. Keep your signal.
They could, but they just don't want to. They just want to be a pain in the ass. Patsy, you have something in your text messages too, by the way. Can I help you, young lady? Come on, get up here. Come on. Oh, you're mad at me because they're down there. Her kittens are under my chair, and she's mad because she can't lay down with them. How's that my fault? Tell your kittens to move, damn it. Tell you, these cats are too damn spoiled. I'm going to have to start beating them.
Yeah, let me know how that works out.
Cal says, nah, it's Big Papa Bear. Laugh out loud. Oh, boy.
Cal, do you live near Charleston?
Not yet. He's wanting to move down that way. He's still up outside of Tulsa.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's not far from Jay. So, yeah.
Get up to Charleston area. Let me know. I go through there all the time.
Jay's gonna miss that when you're gone, Cal. You know that, right?
What's up with Yeti? We ain't heard from him in a while.
Bruce said I have that on what of the roads I drive through to get to the trailer. I lose signal just at that part of the road. Yeah, then get it back once I'm past it. We have that problem here in certain places too. Yeti. Yeti got that money, and now he's been working on some projects that he's been
Oh, so
trying to
now
get
it's too
done.
good for us. I got it. No, no, that's
He
all right.
checks in with me.
Mm-hmm.
He the other day he actually messaged me. He said, "I'm still alive." He said, "I'm sorry I haven't been around, but I'm trying to get this truck up and running and back on the road and stuff like that." So he's been trying to. He's been
She's
getting
still
some
trying to do that
projects
trucking
done.
thing.
I don't know. I know he's happy. He's ecstatic. He finally got central air in his house. So that's a big one for him. Cassie's back. She
Well, I
said,
bet.
she says, "Happy birthday, Patsy. Welcome back, Cassie." Come here, you little bastard. I'd bite you, but you taste bad. Freaking horsefly just bit the shit out of my ankle. Oh, speaking of that, I come out last night and my dad was sitting out back here under the umbrella, the patio table here where I'm sitting. And I grab the flashlight. I go and get the cat food. Go to take care of the cats. You know, it's 11 o'clock at night. And Dad goes in, and as I'm getting ready to go in, the flashlight shines up, and I see sitting right above him, hanging on the umbrella, is a freaking baby assassin bug. And the locking tweezers were out here, so I opened them up and I snapped him. I grabbed him by his legs, and I took him in the house and I showed it to Dad because I don't know that he even saw one of the babies. Shit, my phone. Thankfully, I didn't ban anybody. My phone slipped off my lap. But yeah, so I took it in and showed it to him. I said, "You got to be careful and pay attention to where you're sitting." I said, "These things really hurt when they bite the hell out of you." And then I took it out front and went to get rid of it and smash it. And it was stuck to the tweezers. So I flung the tweezers down. Well, then I couldn't find the damn thing. So I'm searching and searching because I don't want it to get away. So I did end up finding it and squishing. I went squish. Yeah, spiders outside, I'll let them go. I don't care about them. They don't bother me. They're natural pest control. But other things like the assassin bug and that sort of thing, yeah, that's I wouldn't. No, they gotta go. Those spotted lantern flies that they let loose up here. Patsy said my daughter made sure she was the first to tell me. She woke me up at midnight. Well, that's cute in a way, but I know you were trying to get some rest. You were saying last night how tired you were, but it's good that your daughters like you like that. Snowline doesn't know about assassin bugs. Let me show you an assassin bug. You're gonna love this.
Well, can't see it for the damn whoever's blocking the screen.
Is there a fly on my damn screen again?
It must be he left.
Yeah, damn fly. Likes to rub its ass across the camera for some reason. Let's go to this page. Blow this thing up. Maybe. Come on. It's not going to let me blow it up. So I'll just bring it in close. This is what was hanging over him last night. It starts out like that. That's an egg cluster. Then it goes to nymph where it looks like a freaking walking stick almost. Then it goes to this guy here. And then when it's at its worst, it is this guy right here. So that is the assassin bug. And they bite like crazy. Cal says, I know he can move in with me though. It used to not be a Pennsylvania bug. I've never seen an assassin bug until 2 years ago. That's the first time I've seen one. And the son bitch comes up and crawls up on top of the table and stands up right in front of you like, hey, how you doing? I'm new here. He wanted to make sure you knew he was here too. Alright. What's going on here? Anybody looking for patio furniture? BJ's is having a closeout pricing sale on patio furniture. Are they poisonous? I don't think they're poisonous. Snowland said it. I just Googled it. You can get Chiggers disease if they bite you. What the hell is that? Never even heard of that. I'll look into it though, because that something doesn't sound like something I want. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, you've attacked me enough that I get to put you on camera now. Oh, don't you meow me. Isn't he so cute? Look up. Look up. I want you. Yes, up here. Hi. Look at the beautiful eyes. You're a cutie. He's so fluffy and soft too. He'd make a good pillow when he grows up. Somehow this one has this is part Maine Coon. I can tell you that just by looking at him. It's got the Maine Coon in it. Pika, if you shave Pika all the way down, even though he's gray and white, solid gray and white, if you shave him all the way down to his skin, he's actually tiger striped underneath. Isn't that crazy to think about? Naked Pika. Oh shit.
Now I'll lay in bed at night thinking about that.
Fred's gonna do that. He's gonna bust up laughing on that son of a bitch. Chris, man.
Now, bald pussy, yeah.
Oh my. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I got some things I gotta take care of today before we do our fireside tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get a moral video done for the other channel. So I'll make sure y'all get links for that when it's done. And yeah, hopefully we can share it around. I think it's starting to rain. It better be raining, because if not, I'm getting pissed on. That'll piss me off. They're not calling for rain this morning. What the hell? At least the laptop's covered up. I don't give a shit about the rest of it. It'll dry. I just worry about my electronics, that's all. Yeah, it shows nothing on the radar, but yet I'm getting wet. Make that make sense.
Somebody's pissing on you?
Yeah, apparently God's like, I'll just take a piss over
Hey,
this
what
one.
did you tell me that Ryan does?
Ryan drives truck for a crane company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he drives like the counterweights and stuff like that around and helps set up the cranes and tear them down and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like manual labor. So
Yeah, well, and then on top of that, they kept him out all night last night. Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like something I want. Snow says, or Cal says, Chigo's disease, also known as American hypenosomus, is a parasitic illness caused by the parasite Trypanosoma cruzi. Is primarily transmitted to humans through the bite of infected bugs, often called kissing bugs, which defecate near the wound. While many people remain asymptomatic, the disease can cause serious heart and digestive issues later in life, potentially leading. Yeah, nope, I'm good.
yeah, there goes my breakfast stop.
Morning, Ann. Ann says, happy birthday, Patsy, and hi, everyone. Good to see you, Ann. Hopefully you're having a good day. Yeah, I will definitely pay attention and make sure I don't get bit by one of them little sons of.
Hey, are we gonna start doing more of those group chat thingies in Discord?
I'd like
Do we
to.
ever decide?
Yeah.
That way everybody can kind of chime in.
Um, depends on what time of day and stuff like that. I mean, usually midday would work better for me because I'm usually not doing anything at that point, like productive anyway.
Well, the reason I'm curious is because uh, I know Snapchat has a group where you can set up and you just call the group, and if anybody's in the group on, they'll answer the phone, and you can just you can have a three-way.
Okie
But
dokie.
yeah, 309. I should have stopped and got fuel, but I think I can wait.
Yeah, we can. I mean, you can set it up that you can call each individual person up to I think 12 people or something. So I mean, I can try that. We'll find out who all wants to be a part of that one group, and we'll just make a group. And so I can try that later.
I didn't know. I was just because sometimes people just intermittently through the day just got shit on their mind or whatever.
Yeah. If any, like I said before, I don't have to be there for you guys to do that. You guys can go in. You have access to that anytime you want, and you guys can
What's
go
it
in there
called?
and
The
the chill spot.
chill spot.
Yeah.
But how do you alert the other people that somebody's on? That's the thing.
Um, you just when you go in. Here, let me show you. It's easier to show you.
I mean, if I'm rolling down the road just bored out of my skull, can I just go in there and hit chill spot and it alert others that hey, that dumbass wants to talk to me.
It might, but what I do, Fred, is, and it's not hard, but I mean, I know you're driving, but if you hold down on it,
Does it send out alert to other people in the group? I guess is what I'm asking.
well, no, but you can hit copy link, right there.
Yeah.
And then you just go up to general chat, and it won't take you out of the room. You'll still be in the room, but then you'll just go up to general chat and paste it in the chat there, and then people will know you're in there.
Oh, okay.
Or call me and say, hey, let them know I'm going to jump in there.
Okay.
And I'll paste it for you.
All right.
What did I miss? And gave a tip or something.
I think it ought to be a federal law that they ought to put truck parking in freaking Walmart, and not Walmart, in Huddle House and down Waffle House.
You just take up a whole row of parking and say, well,
Hell, I got in there, couldn't get turned around to get out. That's the point.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
I passed up my damn biscuit stop, so I guess I'm just going to skip biscuits today.
Huh.
Or maybe not. Maybe I can get this one up here. I don't come across here often enough to remember this. I used to a lot of years ago.
Yeah.
I just don't do it that much anymore.
Yep. So, yeah, if you guys want to do that, as long as I'm not recording the video, I'll join you. It won't take me long to do the video, maybe 15-20 minutes, so I should be done. But yeah, like I said, anytime you guys want to hop in there, just go ahead and hop in. You don't need my permission.
Oh, here's my spot right here. Praise the Lord and all who enter.
So we'll wait till Fred gets parked and then we'll hop out of here.
I'll do what you got to do, Rob. Fix to jump in here and get me a biscuit. I'll speak on you later.
All right, y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you later.
All right, later, dude.
I'll see you at 7. We'll start at 7 with the fireside chat tonight. So, well, I'll find some fun stuff to talk about. But, all right. Have a good day, everybody. Be safe, Fred.
All right.
Don't have too much fun with your food there.
Yeah, I'm not into that. Later.
See you later.